Good morning, good morning. How you all doing today? How you all are doing today? As you can see, I'm outside this time because the weather is not all that, cold. Just giving him thanks and praise for another day. Hope you're commanding your day. Hope you're doing your meditation. Hope you're being the best version of self, because that's all we can do, right? Be the best version of self. Yeah. So the sun is out today, and it's not that chilly. I should have still have on a scarf because my throat is not 100%, but nevertheless, I'm here to give you some sort of encouragement. And the encouragement for today is, while I'm on my way to work on the shuttle. Now, at that point in time, the bus is really full, right? It's a shuttle bus, so it's really full because most of it is students. They have classes, so I have to stand up. Most of the time I'm standing up, but that's okay. It's no problem because I don't want to be squeezing up on anybody, right? And I had to hold on to one of there are poles on the bus, so in case you might lose your balance or lose, your focus, whatever, you understand? Because sometimes you may not hold on and the bus might jerk and you might sway, you might fall, you might tip over. So you hold on to the pole for balance, right? So while I held on to the pole, I noticed it was off its stand. You understand? The base. It was off the base. And I'm like, but this thing need to fix. Because I realized while I was holding it, it was only shaking all the time. And I'm wondering, why is this thing shaking so much? Only to realize that it was not on the stand, on the base. But even though it was not on the base, it was still attached to other stuff, still attached to the bus, still attached. There were certain parts of that pole that connected somewhere. So, in other words, it still had an attachment to it. All was not lost by it not being on the base. Even though it was not on the base, it still had attachment otherwise. So it still held on, right? And it comes like us. Sometimes we may be hanging on by a string. Sometimes we may be hanging on by a thread. Sometimes we are just holding on to that one piece of item that is keeping us. One piece of item that is uplifting us. One piece of item that is keeping us together. You understand? And that one piece of item is the strongest piece of item that is holding us from not breaking down, from not falling apart, from not saying, I give up. That one piece of thread, that item, that, thing that is holding on, that we are holding on to, right? Even though it looked like all is lost and nothing is it looked like everything is doom and gloom, but you're still holding on to that one thing. To believe in the power of strength, to believe that, hey, I'm going to make it. And that's what that pole is doing. It's holding on to every attachment that it knows that can really make it say that I am still useful. You understand? It's not giving up. That pole is not giving up. The base might be rotten. The base mightn't be secure. The base needs help. And that's why it shifted from the base, because there is no support, right? The base, the root, it's all dirty, it's mangled, it's no use, it's no good, so it needs to be fixed. And sometimes that could be us, as I said, you know, we are holding on the base, our root. It's tangled, it's torn, it's destroyed and all messed up. And even if we shift from the base of our support, of our growth, of our stability, there is a piece that is still there that we are holding on to. There is something that is still there in our heart, in our mind, that we are still believing that this support is what I need. I can't let go of this support. This is the last piece. This is the last thing. This is the last outcome. So I can't give up. I can't give up. I got to hold on to this. I got to hold on to this piece. Right? So my thing is continue to hold on to that piece until help comes. Continue holding on to that piece, that attachment, that thread, that string, whatever it is, that is your comfort zone. It's your strength of comfort to hold on to, of not giving up, of not letting go. Hold on to it. Help is on the way. Help is on the way. All right? So, just like the pole realized, hey, I'm rotten, I'm all messed up at the base, but there is life, there is something that I am attaching to. There is still some source in me that I still could hold on to something and still believe that I could survive, I could strive, I could win. Right? So whatever you're holding on to, that thread, that string, good morning. How are you doing? That thread, that string, that rope. You might be hanging and you're holding on to the rope for your dear life, you know. Hold on to it. Don't let go. Your feet may be off balance. Your feet, your base, your support might be off balance, but you still have your arms. You still have something that is working, something that can move, something that you could believe and support, that could hold you up, that could lift you up, right? It might be a situation. You said, oh, this is the last thing that I need to support, that I need to move on. I got to hold on to this. I got to move with this. I got to grow with this. When all things have crumbled, fall, fail, the base moved away, shifted because it's no good, rotten, discarded, torn, you're believing in that one thing that you can hold on to. You're believing in that one thing that can give you that support. It's like clinging on a vine. The vine bursts, but before the vine bursts, you grab another vine to swing on the tree like Tarzan. And that is how our life sometimes could be. We are swinging from vine to vine because we are trying to find that support. So every vine is a support and it's reaching you closer to where you need to go. So hold on to that vine, hold on to that support, whatever it is. Don't let go of it. If you see this is the last of your support, this is the last of your growth, of your stability, of what you need to move forward, hold on to it. Hold on to it strong. Right? Because I'm holding on to the pole shifting here, shifting there. I said, well, what's going on? When I look down, it come off at the base. you know. And sometimes our base needs to change. Sometimes our base, our foundation needs to change. It needs to be worked on. It needs to be digged up and you know, replanted. It needs, sometimes the roots could be all tangled. We need to untangle the roots. We need to water the roots. We need to do something to get that base back, that support back. You understand? So, all is not lost. You're still hanging on to their life, to a thread, a string. You're hanging on still. And help is on the way. Help is on the way. Believe that help is on the way. And your support is going to come. All right? Believe that God, He's going to send the help. He's going to send the help. He's going to send the help. You're holding on to your last $5. And you say, this is the only $5 I have. This is all that I have in my pocket. Help is on the way. This $5 is to stretch to buy a bread or to buy something to feed the children. You know, as you buy that bread, you know somebody could come knocking and give you some food. Somebody could come knocking and bring some groceries. So you don't know. Because you believe on the last help, the last source, the last resources of your situation. You believe in it. You stand strong. You stand true to it. You understand? You didn't give up. You held on. So whatever it may look like, whatever you may see, the string, the thread, the rope getting thinner and thinner, hold on. Hold on. And by the time you see it burst, help is on the way. Somebody catch you. You won't fall. You will not fall. You will not fall. And even if you fall, somebody will be right there to pick you up. Just got to believe. Believe that, hey, this may be my last. This may be my last, but with strength, with enough strength and with a voice, I'm going to claim that I am going to win. I am going to get through this. I am going to do what I have to do to make it to the next level, to the next part of my life, my journey. No matter how it looks like, no matter how thin the thread, the rope, the string looks like. And it gets thinner, 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 thinner. And you're saying, oh my God, this thing will burst. But that's okay. Help is on the way. So keep believing that your help is on the way, no matter how it looks like. Just remember the pole. The pole was off its base. It still had attachments to hold on still, and that is you. You still have something. Good morning, good morning. Right? You still have something that you can hold on to and hold on with. There is something that you could still hold on to and believe, hey, it's going to work out. It's going to get better. Things are going to shift. The atmosphere is going to shift. The atmosphere is going to shift. The shifting winds are coming, and I am going to go to the next. Despite of how my strings and my ropes are thinning out, I am holding on to their life because I'm not letting go, because the God that I serve is going to supply my need, and He will send that help for me. You continue to reach out to Him, praise Him, thank Him, give Him all the praise. He is going to reach out to you, and it will be in ways that you would never think it would happen. Just gotta believe it. Don't give up. Don't believe all is lost. All is not lost. Okay? All is not lost. All right? So that's my life for today. And just want you to continue to shine. Keep shining your light. Keep covering yourself. Like I say, cover yourself and your family before you leave the house, because when you step outside, you're stepping out into the real world. Command your day. Continue speaking a positive affirmation. All right, let me just give you a quick, see how the sun, you see the sun knows here, he has to bring the light. He knows he had to get up. He knows he had to rise and shine for everyone to see its beautiful rays and its glory. So no matter how your situation may be, no matter how your situation may look like, there is hope. Hang on to that string, hang on to life, hang on to the thing that is holding you together still. It might be that $5 bill. Hold on to it. And help is on the way. So continue doing your meditation and believing that all is well. All will be well. Just continue to speak it and believe it, and continue to be uplifted. Continue to win. Continue to stand strong, and continue to give God all the praise and thanks that He deserves. It's Monday, another day, another week. We are here. So much to give thanks for. We are still here. So we give Him thanks and praise, right? We are still here. We are still here. We made it to another day. Let's make this day count. Let's make this day count. Let's continue to be positive and do the positive things that will propel our hearts, our temple, our world inside of us into the light that God has given us, into the light that He has shown us how to be, how to live with one another. Let humanity speak. Let humanity speak. All right? Let our human side continue to rise and shine. Let our human side continue to rise and shine. No matter what. No matter what. Let's remember that. All right? So, it's a beautiful sunny day. It's not that bad of a chill, just slightly. I should be wearing a scarf because my throat is still not 100%, but nevertheless, I'm here. So it's bye for now. Have a great day on purpose. Don't forget, still hold on strong to that string. And let the rays of the sun shine through your heart, that it bring joy, peace, and love to others. All right? Continue to let your light shine. We need a light, because you are the light. God bless. Have a great day on purpose. Take care. Bye for now.